Yeah, it is visible. The first slide is appearing in slideshow, but the text is not fully appearing. Be blessed by the divine. Philosophy of life.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. Is it okay, sir, now?
Yeah, it is okay. It is clear now.
Okay.
This
Be
was
blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Be blessed by the divine. Good morning, one and all. And wish you all happy, healthy, prosperous, and peaceful New Year. And so sorry for this delay as my helping hand, my son is not here. So I was struggling for this stuff. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, Anand sir, for your kind word of introduction. So before starting today's class, today I have taken topic Vision Diploma course, Sublimation and Social Welfare book, and Philosophy of Life is this chapter has been explained very well, many of our senior professors in our Friday sessions. So today I will be just putting some views or opinions from my point of view on this well-known topic to all of you. So let's begin now. Before starting to the main topic, that is philosophy of life, let's have a recap how human beings have came into this planet, or how existence of human being has appeared on this planet. So we all know our just we all know theory of evolution or theory of transformation. As per theory of evolution, static space or primordial state or the absolute, almighty absolute space has transformed into Akash particles, or which is also known as ether or Parmanu or God particles. So this is first ever transformation of the absolute space. And this transformation has happened due to self-compressive force of absolute space. So Akash particles are nothing but small, tiny, self-rotating particles. After emergence of Akash particles in different forms and density has emerged into remaining four bhutas. And that remaining four bhutas we all well known. After Akash, it comes air. After air, it comes heat. After heat, water and solids. These five bhutas is known as Pancha Mahabhutas. So anything and everything in this universe is made up of these five bhutas, whose origin is Akash particles and which has ultimately emerged from the static states. This is a theory of evolution for till the existence of five bhutas or Pancha Mahabhutas. After Pancha Mahabhutas, life has emerged. Holistic combination of Pancha Mahabhutas under correct circumstance has resulted into living beings. Now, this process is such a long that we cannot quantify it in a number of years. Maybe billion and billions of years, this transformation was happening, and this is how the life has been begun. So, first life begin is in with one sense, living beings that are plants who have touch sense. Over a period of time, second sense has developed in living beings, that is taste smells, where we can have worms in this category, touch and taste smells. Gender has been developed at this level. In the progress of evolutionary process. 3 sense living beings has been developed with third sense of smell over a period of time. Fourth sense, that is vision sense, that is our eyes have been developed. And after that, fifth sense of audio, that is living beings with 5 sense, animals with touch, taste, smell, vision, and audio has been developed. Or how this is how living beings till 5 sense has been emerged. After 5 sense living beings, later on, sixth sense human beings, we, man, has came into this planet. And we, along with these 5 senses, we have our sixth sense, which is known as sense of consciousness. So we are the human beings with sixth sense or 6 sense living beings with a special capability of consciousness. So what does this evolutionary process is showing? That we are the supreme creation of the Almighty. If you just expand in our thought process, one end of the transformation process is the statistic. After that, 5 bhutas. After that, living with one being, 1 sense animals, till 5 sense this. And last one is a human being. So at one stage, at one end of the evolutionary process, there is a static space. At the last, it's the human beings. So we are the best or the topmost creation of the Almighty. There cannot be further evolution with 7 sense living beings. Almighty has done its job. He has created the supreme, the best, the top creation of its, and that is we, human being. Now, how we are different from the others? With the help of sixth sense, we are the only living species who can understand our origin, from where we have come, how we have come through this theory of transformation, for what we have come, that is purpose of our birth, and where we have to reach. These all questions just goes to the human beings. No other living beings, birds, plants, worms, animals will not have all these things. They come into means they get alive, they enjoy their journey in this planet with their possible senses, limited consciousness, and they goes. They are not bothered why we came, how we came, for what reason we have come, because their consciousness is limited. But as we human being, with the help of sixth sense of consciousness, we only can understand that how we have come, from where we have come, for what reason we have come, and what is the journey. So you can say man is a wondrous creature made up of 4 principles, that is body, life energy, mind, and divine state. With the help of our consciousness, we can understand the mysteries of universe, from the existence of tiny Akash particles to vast celestial bodies that float around the sky. So this shows we are the supreme creation of everybody will agree. Nobody will have any question for that. Now, with the help of our intellect, what we have done, we have modified all natural resources for our comfort. Other living species live by the natural way. They consume resources, whatever available in the nature as it is. They don't build homes, they don't cook foods, they don't develop infrastructure and all that. They go, and their lifestyle, or you can say their consciousness, is limited to that extent. But what we have done, now what today's life we all are witnessing, nobody could have dreamt before 50 years or not even 30 years. Just take the example of mobile. 30 years when we were in the college age, nobody would have thought that there will be some device called phone, and on that single square box, the whole world will be there. We can do anything and everything with that help of the phone. Yes, both way positive and negative. But this has happened because of our intellect, our power or ability of think. You just take any field today, we have made such a tremendous development in all possible areas to make our life happy and easy and leading to peace. Agriculture, education, healthcare, communication, travel, technologies, name any field and just witness or just see the growth from last 20 to 30 years. This has happened because of our superpower, our thinking ability. So what does this shows? On one side, we are the supreme, the most creation of the Almighty. Second way, we have used our intellect to make our life more happy, peace, comfortable, and easy. So should these both factors not contribute to a happy and peaceful life? Then the picture should be that human beings should be the most happy person on this planet. They should be enjoying. There should not be any complaint, no worries, nothing should be there. But what is the reality? You all will agree with me. What is the reality? Grim reality is complete different. Today we are suffering with all possible things. Healthcare, lot of disease are there. Come to family level, relationship, lot of tensions are going on. Agriculture, things are going different. Every single thing. So theory or the process of development should is saying that we should be the best and the happy person on this planet, but the reality is completely 360-degree ulta or reverse. What's the reason? The reason for that is where the reason for all miseries what humanity is facing is lack of spiritual quotient. We in the process of transformation or in the process of development, we have entangled into too much of sensual pleasures and the things which are not required, and we are getting away from the base. We are getting away from the base. That's the reason today humanity is facing so much problem. And here is the solution. Vedartrian system or sky system is a system who has from your individual level to the world level. Every single question, every single problem of the humanity has been solved by our system. Only thing, we should need to have faith and constant and consistent practice of this thing. If these two things are achieved, every single human being can reach to its ultimate goal of life, that is perfection. Now, in spiritual conscience, quotient, spirituality is a very big concept. So, in that, today we are taking one part of that, which will help us to inculcate the small things and lead a happy and peaceful life. So, here, in spiritual quotient, we are going to discuss next as philosophy of life. Now, philosophy of life discussed by or explained by our Guru, Sri Vedartri Maharshi, is different from the regular or the general word. Now, the term philosophy or the dictionary meaning of the philosophy stands for theory or attitude that act as a guiding principle for behavior. They are also known as your basic fundamental beliefs, ideology, convictions, faith, wisdom, anything. This is philosophy of life or the meaning of term philosophy as per dictionary. Now let's go in detail or the main topic of today's life, that today's session, that is philosophy of life explained by our Guru Sri Vedartri Maharshi. Now, as we know, we are the supreme creation. We have come to this world for some specific reason, and to achieve that purpose, we should be enjoying our journey of human birth. And to enjoy that journey and lead to our destination are this 12 guiding principles explained by our Guru will be a very good pathway or crystal clear roadway to reach our destination. Now, Sri Guru Vedartri Maharshi has classified 12 philosophies of life into 4 categories. They are 3 needs, 3 protections, with these 2 category applicable to all living beings from plant till human being, because they are survival thing. If these needs and protections are not taken care, survival itself is a question mark. And after that, we have 3 virtues and 3 stages of consciousness, which are applicable only to the human beings because of his special status. So now let's go to the next part, that is 3 needs. Now in childhood, what we have taught, what are basic 3 needs? Food, clothing, shelter. If you remember any of your grade 1, grade 2 book in social or social science or science, what are the basic needs of the human beings? Is food, clothing, and shelter. This much clear explanation and logical thing for three needs has you will not find anywhere in any system, any book. That clear explanation our guru has given for three needs. Now here three needs are classified into: first, need arises due to hunger and thirst, need arises due to change in climate, and needs arises due to excretion of human waste. Now, you all know we do our body functions through our five jnana indriyas and five karma indriyas. So, when you function, you need loss of energy is happening. So, that's why we are feeling hungry. Another reason to feel hungry is apart from our body functioning, we are living on a planet called Earth, which is rotating, self-rotating, and its rotation speed is almost 1,000 miles per hour, estimated. So due to this rotation of Earth, loss of Akash particles or energy particles are lost from the body. So to replenish this loss of Akash particles, we feel hungry, and that hunger has to be satisfied through proper food, and thirst has to be quenched by water. So this is three needs which is applicable, means needs arises due to hunger and thirst, applicable to all. Next is needs arise due to climate change. Now, proper functioning of human body needs one proper temperature in the body. So proper heat. Average temperature or the normal temperature for human body is 37 degrees. If any change in this body temperature causes discomfort to us, and temperature changes due to outside climate, due to mist, rain, sun, and all that. So this change in outside climate causes change in inside body temperature, which causes pain for us. So we need facilities to support or to say to support us due to change in climate. In short, we need shelter, we need clothes, we need electric gadgets during like AC during summer, heater during winter, because these needs has to be required for our survival. This, if they are not satisfied, our survival itself is in a question mark. Then third is needs arise due to excretion of human waste. Due to metabolic functioning of the body, our body discharges certain kinds of waste. And as per our guru, there are some 16 types of human waste in form of motion, urine, sweat, and many things. Apart from, so we need facilities to remove this waste from body, because if we do not remove this body waste on time in proper way, can lead to disease and even further to death. As we all know, as per naturopathy, reasons for all diseases non-removal of body waste on time and in proper way. So removing all types of body waste in proper way, we need certain facilities, and that facilities are our basic needs. Apart from all other waste, one important waste is extrasexual vital fluid. After maturity, extrasexual vital fluid has to be removed from body and in an organized and socially accepted way. So this should be done through the socially accepted way of married life. The wife and husband relationship is the accepted mode of human life. So having life partner is our basic need. Because if this, not extrasexual vital fluid, but any needs, if not removed on time in proper way, can lead to a lot of harmful effects and disease to the human body. After three needs, let's have next category as three protection. Protection means we should be survived, and we need protection from natural calamities, animals, and unexpected accidents. Now, we all know natural calamities in form of drought, flood, tsunami, earthquake, and many things can cause a big loss to humanity in form of life, in form of material things also. So we need protection from such natural calamities. For example, if we are living in a drought prone area, proper water facilities should be arranged. If the area is earthquake prone, shelter should be made up of wooden. If the area is flood prone, shelter should be made at a little higher level. So these are the possible ways where we can get protection from these calamities, natural calamities. Next protection is protection from animals. Now, man has to face different kinds of trouble from other living beings and other man also because of food and protection. Most of the living beings in the world lead a life in accordance with law of nature. However, most of them resort to kill and disturb other creatures for their food. So this disturbance can cause pain and due to other living beings. We need protection from such animals and other living beings for our survival. Third is protection from unexpected accidents. Unexpected accidents on road or any place may result into major physical and mental loss and sometimes even lead to death. So we need protection from these accidents. That's why in our regular meditation, we evoke divine protection by saying, may divine power protect us, lead us, and guide us in all our activities, day and night, in all places, at all times. So this is one way of evoking divine protection and getting safeguarded by us. So these are two categories out of 4, 3 needs and 3 protections. As explained, these two applicable to all living beings, from plants till human beings, because they are survival. Your survival is in a question mark if these two categories are not classified. Now, next two categories are only applicable for human beings, as because of our sixth sense. We are social animal. We cannot live alone in the jungle or in the forest. So we live in a society and we are dependent on each and every other person for every single thing. That is the reason rest two categories are applicable only for us. And that rest two categories are 3 virtues and 3 stages of protection. Now, 3 virtues, as virtues explained by our guru is morality, duty, and charity. Now, even this topic has been very well explained in most of our Friday classes, so I will just explain in a short. Morality. Now, before coming to this system, I was very confused for the definition of morality because it is to change from person to person, scenario to scenario, time to time. So what is moral for me may be immoral for other person. So there was dilemma, what is actually morality means. But our system has given a very good and crystal clear definition of morality, that any deed in form of action, word, or thought which is not causing pain to self or others, now or in future, physically or mentally, is a moral deed. So what you have to do? You have to filter all your actions in form of words, deeds, words, actions, and thoughts in this 6 parameter. First, it should not give pain to self or others. It should not give physical or mental pain. It should not give pain now or later. If this 6 filters has been done, that deed is moral deed. And moral deed leads to a peaceful life. As we all know, our body has a divine court of justice, which is our soul, or which is known as genetic center. And all our actions, all our deeds are recorded in genetic center in form of imprints. And as the quality of imprints, we get life. So sinful or immoral deeds leads to pain and suffering, and moral deeds leads to happiness, peace, and pleasure in the life. So after getting this knowledge, if I know if I do wrong, tomorrow I'm going to face wrong problem. For that, we have to filter now itself. Filter has to be kept at initial stage itself. So morality means taking care, doing all your deeds on moral ground correct. means should not be giving pain to self or others now or in future, physically or mentally. This is the most important virtue which every human being should follow, and morality will lead to a happy and peaceful life. Second virtue is duty. The term duty stands for obligations to be performed or responsibility to be fulfilled due to others. Now, see, from childhood, I can say, or in general, our society has not given clear explanation of the terms. That's why there is a confusion. For me, duty means when I go to work, I should do my work properly. That's what we have done till now, right? Duty. My duty is to do good work at home. But if this concept has been explained well from the childhood, it would have given a different direction to all my activities. So all the fundamentals or concepts or teachings has to be redefined, and that has to be redefined as per our system in depth, in giving logical and correct explanation for that. Now, our system has classified, our guru has given 5 types of duty to every human being: duty to self, duty to family, duty to society, duty to relative, duty to society, and duty to world. Now, duty to self. Now, before coming to this system, even I was having this dilemma. Oh, am I taking too much care of myself? Am I a selfish person? Am I not doing my other duties properly? Then we are wrong. First priority is always self. Because if you are well, you are physically and mentally well, then only you can lead to a peaceful family life, peaceful society, relatives, peaceful society, and peaceful world. This is our down to top approach by our guru. According to him also, world peace can be achieved only if individual is in peaceful. In peaceful individual leads to peaceful family to peaceful relatives, peaceful society, and at last peaceful world. Today what is happening? We are doing ulta. We are starting at world level and then we are coming at individual level. That's why the result is not coming. So duty to self means take your good physical and mental health. We have answers for everything. Health, just do 9 simple exercises explained by our system. Only thing you should do regularly. What is happening in today's era? We know everything. Every single person knows what should be done. But we are not doing because of many reasons, and reasons for that are numerous. For that also we have explanation. So duty to self means taking care of good physical health by doing proper exercise, taking care of good mental health. For that, our system has given you 9 good types of wonderful meditation and introspection practices. If you follow them, your physical and mental well-being is confirmed. Think your dedicated efforts are required. Then once duty to self is done, next we have to do duty towards family. The definition of family as per our system is self, spouse, your children, your parents, and your spouse parents. Because if you think we are just extension of same genetic center with different time span. We are offspring of the same genetic center with a different time span. So after filling my duty towards self, I should take care of my family. I should ensure the good physical and mental health for all my family beings and taking all possible efforts to help them to coming out of their any pains or suffering. Third is duty towards relatives. Here, relatives consist of your siblings, because again, siblings are extension of same, we share same genetic center with different time span, and all other people with whom we are connected with blood. So duty to relatives means after fulfilling duty towards self and family, next we have to take care of our relatives, helping them possible way to coming out of their difficulties and suffering will lead to peace in relatives also. After that, we have duty towards society. Here, society means the town or city where you are living, or state or country at large. Now, if you expand in your thought process, our birth itself is due to society. See, because of the social system of marriage, our parents got married. Our parents got married, we got our birth. So we are indebted to the society to a larger extent. We cannot quantify to what extent we have indebted to the society. From our birth till our last breath, we are indebted to the society. Now, before coming to this system, let me tell you my personal experience. Before coming to the system, I used to, oh, I am well qualified. I have done this much education. I know good cooking. I was there. But once after attending one class with Muthu sir on in our vision courses, then only the thought process started expanded. I was able to get my education because education facility was provided in the society. I was able to I am able to cook good food because that was taught by me, my mother or my other relatives or anything. So if you, I am working at such a nice place because that opportunity is provided by the society. So if you expand in your thought process, we can understand we are nothing without society. Our existence still has come from the society. So after taking this much from the society, from first breath to last breath, to the possible extent, whenever opportunity is permitting, whenever resources are permitting, we have to pay back to the society in all possible ways. This will, because today, most of the people are not fulfilling their duty towards society, and that is why we are witnessing so much of social unrest. Everybody, every corner of the planet, we are seeing this, and you all will agree, yes, this is the area where humanity is lacking. Now in duty, last category is duty towards world. Again, now don't expand to your city, your town, city, state, country. Just expand to the globe. So duty towards world means taking all possible efforts to ensure world peace, happiness, and prosperity to everyone. Now you will be asking, sitting at one corner of the one small tiny place in the on this planet, how can I perform duty towards my planet or towards the world? You can come to the system, and our system has given a wonderful technique of world blessings, whereby we can do our duty towards world by just blessing the world in our lower frequency from whole heart. That blessings in low frequency will create a positive ripple and definitely will bring a positive change in a positive change to the world. Apart from this, this is my personal suggestion to do duty towards world is reduce, reuse, and recycle all possible resources. Reduce unproductive usage of power, electricity, paper. Wherever you can possible, you can reduce the unnecessary or unwanted usage of the resources, because our planet has limited resources. We think they are unlimited, but no. Tomorrow, if our future generation has to survive, first planet has to be survived. And for survival of this planet, small efforts from individual level will contribute a greater result. Even before, I used to say, why should I do? 100 people are not doing anything. What difference one person will make? Just take your share. What others should do, that is not in my hand. But what I should do is in my hand. And my consciousness is telling, no, I should do this possible small things that will help me. So recycle your plastic bottles. In Qatar, there are so many malls where they have put machines for recycling of plastic bottles. Recycle your paper. Avoid unrequired usage of electricity and fossil fuels by taking small efforts. This is from personal level, my suggestions. So this is the way also we can do duty towards world. Now, third virtue explained by our guru is charity. Every human being is not blessed with all the facilities to live a peaceful life. We all are blessed because we have all the facilities to fulfill our needs and lead a comfortable life. But if you see, there is a part of society where many are struggling for basic needs and deprived of the essential facilities. And this causes imbalance, major imbalance in society between haves and have-nots. So here is the role of charity comes. Charity is being able to understand needs of others in society and assisting them physically and financially for alleviating their sufferings. After satisfying our needs, our extra resources should be donated to the needy class of society. Now, again, here one more thing. Charity, till now, our thing was charity means just donating money. No, you can do your charity by donating your time, money, skill, talent, and experience to the needy person, which will make a big and positive change to the other person and will lead to a better world. So here is the three virtues: morality, duty, and charity. Just imagine if every single human being of this planet follows three virtues, what will be the scenario of the world? Just imagine, visualize. Visualization can help us to achieve that thing. So if every single human being of this planet will lead these three virtues, following three needs, three protections, what will be the scenario of the planet? Much, much, much better than what is today. So let's contribute from our side. So this was our third category, and we have finished 9 philosophies of the life explained by Guru. Now, last one, 3 stages of consciousness, and they are faith, understanding, and perfection. Now, faith. The process by which the experienced people lead the unexperienced people and guide them to lead happy and peaceful life is called path of faith, or which is also known as bhakti yoga. The mistakes committed by everyone in his life will not affect only him, but also the society to a certain extent. And to avoid this, everyone should keep his consciousness at higher level. Those who are devoid of this knowledge and experience should realize this lapse and should seek the assistance from the learned and experienced people who have attained the perfection and lead life under their guidance. So this is known as life of bhakti yoga, or you can say complete surrender. If I am not able to understand or think why it is happening, I should just have a complete faith. Once these are the stages of consciousness, and first stage is faith. If our guru is telling no, we have to follow this 12 philosophies of life, I should have complete faith and should follow that without having any doubt. Because over and above, when you start developing your consciousness or when you start thinking, we understand them. So to understand, the first stage is faith or bhakti yoga. And this is applicable when we are in an initial stage, when we do not have that much ability to think, or which we are not that much knowledge is acquired. So what we have to do, just follow the path of experience and enlightened people without any confusion and dilemma. If they're telling just come on this path, just follow it. Don't, oh, will it lead to that, will you, if you have confusion, you cannot proceed ahead. So this is the first stage of consciousness, faith or bhakti yoga. After attaining the bhakti yoga, as we grow in our thinking process or in intellectual development, next stage come as a understanding. So after attaining the power of thinking and lead a life by constantly thinking is called life of understanding or life of wisdom. At this stage, you will be at continuous awareness stage. Awareness stage means we are aware what my action will bring the result. So if I am aware today my action is going to bring harm to me or others, I will not do that. If I am aware that my action is going to bring peace and pleasure to me and others, I will do that action. That is called as understanding. Awareness state means we are knowing what are the results of our actions. So after knowing the good results, we will undertake good actions. After knowing bad results, we will not consider or we will not do that activities or that deeds. So man should think and should lead a life with guidance of understanding of elders, learn the way of nature and respect the society, and maintain harmony between self, society, self and nature. Now, if you those who have attended vision course or yoga for human development, Muthu sir's famous dialogue or a famous thing, human life is just one triangle with three corners: self, society, nature. If we are able to understand self, society, and nature, human life, purpose of our birth is achieved. So you should have complete knowledge of yourself, so knowledge of society, and knowledge of nature. And maintaining harmony between self and society and nature will lead to peaceful and happy life and will help us to achieve our purpose of life. This is our second stage of consciousness, that is understanding. The third one is perfection. Perfection is the ultimate stage or ultimate goal of human life. Now, what is perfection means? Enlighten people. What does that actually means? See, after the realization of philosophy of life, law of nature, nature of consciousness, origin of universe, how it's function, through our intuition, one gets enlightenment and lead a life by following the above enlightenment and make others to follow him. That kind of life is known as life of perfection or life of enlightenment. This is the ultimate stage or the final destination of our birth. Yes, we are in transit, we are traveling, we have started our journey. That stage yet to arrive, and yes, definitely we will arrive with our constant practice and constant dedicated efforts given by our Guru, Sri Vedartri Maharshi. So if one is able to understand these 12 philosophies of life, can easily get the knowledge of politics, hygiene, economics, science, and lead a peaceful life to peaceful world. This is the key to open Pandora's box of wisdom. And if we get this wisdom, life becomes better for self, for family, for relative, for society, and for the world. So leading a life by understanding these 12 philosophies of life is called as spiritual life, which leads to individual peace and ultimately world peace, which is a dream of our Guru. So what we have to do? Being Vedartriyan, let us follow these philosophies of life and lead to a happy, prosperous, and peaceful life and achieve world peace, which is dream of our Guru. Thank you for your patient listening and thank you for bearing with all the delays and problem in PowerPoint presentation. Thank you so much. I have tried my best to give my opinion or explain this topic to the possible extent in easy way. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.